Hi guys, welcome along. Today we're going to compare the Adidas SL20 with the Reebok Symmetros. Hi guys, welcome to Let's Get Running. I'm Tony James, and before we get into the shoe review today, just a couple of bits of housekeeping. As always, if you're new to the channel or you've not done so already, could you please consider subscribing? Just hit the orange button below. Turn on your bell notifications so you get notified every time we upload a new video. And if you could give this video a thumbs up, that would be absolutely brilliant. If you could give us a like, that will help the channel grow immensely. Thank you. So then, today, as I say, we're going to be looking at the Adidas SL20 versus the Reebok Symmetros. They are currently cousins, but are they going to be cousins for too long? We don't know. Rumours are that Adidas will be selling Reebok next year. So at the moment, these are owned by these guys, so they are pretty much running cousins, as they say. Right, let's get into this shoe review. First of all, a couple of stats. Both shoes retail for £100 on the websites. That's their list price, £100. But if you do a bit of searching around, you will find discounts on these shoes. And in the last couple of weeks or so, I have found both of these for just over £50. So if you can get them for that type of price, that is a bargain. A friend of mine recently picked up the Symmetros for just £55. So yeah, there are plenty of deals out there. Have a search around. You should be able to find these shoes at a decent price, but the list price is supposed to be £100. So a couple of stats. First of all, the Adidas SL20 is size 10 UK. That's a USA 11 or 44-45 euro. Fits true to size, maybe a little on the smaller side, but it does fit true to size for me. This weighs 245 grams, which is 8.6 ounces, compared to the Reebok Symmetros, which is coming in at 295 grams or 10.6 ounces. So about 50 grams more weight in the Reebok compared to the Adidas. So let's have a look at the stack heights. They are both pretty similar. The stack height on the Adidas is 24mm, on the Reebok is 27mm. This gives you a 10mm drop heel to toe, where you've got a 9mm drop in the Reebok. So pretty close, but maybe that extra 3mm of stack height is where that extra 50 grams is. Who knows? But yeah, a little bit more cushioning in the Reebok compared to the Adidas. So these two shoes, let's put it out there. I love both these shoes. They are both in my rotation, and I'm using both quite regularly, to the extent of I've got 151 miles on the Adidas and 158 miles on the Reebok. So pretty similar usage so far. So that's pretty good for doing a comparison between the two. I'm going to put it out there. I love both these shoes, right? I do love both these shoes, but for different reasons. Before I get into my reasons, let's have a look at the shoes themselves. First of all, the uppers. Both very breathable. I like this cellumesh material on the Adidas more than the proprietary one on the Reebok. But they are both good. They are both breathable. They both fit well. I've had no movement on these at all. No blisters, no slippage, no nothing. So the cellumesh is my favourite of the uppers, but they're both really good. A few more decals on the Reebok, giving it maybe a little bit more stability on the side. And again, is that adding to the weight? But they both fit well. Lacing systems are both really good. No problems with the lacing. Got the lockdown. I always double time my laces anyway, so no problems with those whatsoever. The heel counters, heel cups, whatever you want to call them, again, heels have been locked down in there, no movement at all in either of these shoes. So the uppers on both of them, fantastic feels, been brilliant. The Adidas has a little bit more padding on the inside than the Reebok. The padding seems to be a bit longer, shall we say. It goes a bit deeper than it does on the Reebok. The Reebok seems to just have a band around the top of the heel. So the padding is a little bit better in the Adidas over the Reebok. But the uppers, both fantastic. Both feel good. When you're looking at the heels, this could be where the extra weight is on the Reebok. It's got a carbon infused heel counter at the back, so it's a little bit more stiffer, a little bit more rubbery stiff than, well, no, in fact, no, take that back. It's more rubbery with a little bit of stiffness on the Reebok, whereas it is a firmer on the Adidas. But again, it does feel that the weight is in the heel compared to the Adidas, even though that is firmer, if you see what I mean. Looking at the midsoles, as I just said, slightly more midsole in the Reebok than the Adidas. And if you put the two shoes together, they're both size 10. And I don't even know if we can get this on the video. But if you put them pretty together, there does seem to be a clear little bit of extra sizing in the Reebok. Both true to size, they both fit well. But the Adidas may be running just a touch smaller, but still true to size, if you see what I mean. Because when you put them together, there is a noticeable increase in size in the Reebok. But once they're on the feet, as I say, this feels a little bit smaller, but fits well. Whereas this is bigger, but it's a little bit more difficult to put on, if you see what I mean. It seems to stick more around the heel when I'm putting it on. But say once they're on, they're both fantastic. Midsoles, LightStrike versus Floatride. Both brilliant, both love them. But as I said earlier on, it's for different reasons. The LightStrike is well cushioned and gives you a nice bouncy feel, but there is a touch of firmness to it, which I like. So yeah, it's a little bit firmer than the Reebok. The Reeboks are just plush. You just sink into them. They're like running on clouds. They are brilliant in that respect. So for me, and it might be different for you, but the SL20 is a shoe I prefer to do on the 5Ks and the 10Ks where I'm going for a quicker time. So when I'm going for those faster paces, this is a better shoe with a little bit of firmness. It seems to give me a little bit more great sure feeling underfoot, shall I say. Maybe a little bit more responsive because of that touch of firmness on it. But the Reeboks, I could run for miles in these. They are so comfy. I've even done a marathon in these, the Amsterdam virtual marathon. If you go and check out the video, I actually ran the 26.2 miles in these and had no issues whatsoever. They are just so comfy. These shoes just eat up the miles. So they're a great long distance everyday trainer, whereas the SL20 is more an everyday trainer, but you're looking at the shorter, faster distances, if you see what I mean. So that's what I like these for. The shorter, faster work, longer, just eating up the miles. I prefer these Reeboks. So the Floatride for longer runs, the LightStrike for those quicker, shorter runs. But they both feel excellent and they both scream at you, let's go faster, let's go faster. Finally, the outsoles. You've got the Continental rubber on the Adidas. You've got proprietary carbon infused rubber, I think it said, as well on the Reebok. No carbon plates in either shoes, just the just the Floatride and just the LightStrike, and then just proprietary rubber on the outside. Still plenty of grip after 150 miles on both of them. There's no wearing down in any location on these shoes after those 150 miles. They're just looking a bit grubby because they've been used. But no, traction on both these shoes is fantastic. So there you go, that's just a quick comparison for me between the SL20 and the Symmetros. Nothing to choose between them. Both great in their own right, both great for different reasons. So there you go, that's just my feelings on both shoes. Thank you very much indeed for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit that orange button below, turn on your bell notifications so you find out every time I upload a new running video. But most of all, give this video a like. Give us a thumbs up. That will help us immensely. So thank you very much indeed for watching. I will see you next time. Till then, let's get running.